how you are. But now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good.
of sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Radiant team pick.
Shadow Demon.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Dire team ban.
Grimstroke.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the ILG Cup Season 3 DOTA 2 Minor live from PLAYMAX Hyderabad. It's the grand finals. I'm Shades and I'll be a caster for this game. Ignore the overlay. It is YOLO Esports that leads 1-0 in this best of 3 series. They get the def win in game 1, and this is going to be game 2. YOLO Esports 1-0, just one game away from taking the title. And we have the draft on its way. Alk ban, Invoker ban, Tinker ban, Morphling ban for YOLO, while it's going to be the Bristleback, Tiny, Wraith King and Lich taken out by Wipeout. YOLO Esports, they get themselves the Night Stalker, one of the go-to heroes this patch, along with the Grimstroke, while Wipeout, they pick up the Shadow Demon Centaur. A decent combo between themselves. You have the Disruption
Dire team pick
into Hoof Stomp, and now you have the Kunkka as well. Kunkka Shadow Demon in old school roaming combo when Kunkka was being played position 4. You have the Disruption into Torrent. And YOLO Esports, what are they looking at here? They picked up their offlaner. They picked up their position 5. Yet to reveal the mid and safe laner. What do you want going up against this Kunkka here?
Radiant team pick.
They pick up the Lifestealer for now. Lifestealer, pretty decent in tandem with the Night Stalker. Night Vision can move over terrain, easily cut the distance and be that natural infest carrier for the Lifestealer.
10 seconds remaining.
And Wipeout.
5 seconds remaining.
Carries that are good against LS. I think the Faceless Void is still there. Void's pretty good considering that, yeah, you have a Torrent boat. And not to mention, once the Void does have a lot of damage, he can pretty much take out the Lifestealer inside the Chrono. No saves as of now. You have the Grimstroke, Night Stalker. Both of them not really great at fighting when your teammate does get chronoed, but Disruptor's picked up. We talked about this yesterday as well. Disruptor was amazing up against the likes of heroes that don't like to go BKB, and Lifestealer is one such hero. Yesterday we saw it up against the Spectre.
5 seconds remaining.
Static Storm, Kinetic Field almost neuters the hero, at which point of time you're thinking, hey, I probably have to invest into picking up a BKB, else she's just gonna hit the ceiling after a point of time. YOLO Esports, what are they thinking at?
Radiant team back.
Pick up the Ogre Magi for now. There's secondary support.
Dire team back.
Thank you, frontliner. Doesn't really get insta bursted down by the Kunkka, so I think that does work really well. An additional CC as well. OD banned by Wipeout, and YOLO can take out, I think, what are we looking at? Juggernaut's a decent ban. Void's a very good ban.
5 seconds remaining.
What are the position 1 heroes? Sven, Actually, come to think of it, Swen's really good. There's a lot of control on Wipeout.
Dire team pick.
And they banned the Slark instead. Yeah, there's no real good CC on YOLO Esports. They have themselves, I think, only the Fire Blast. That's decent silence though, but he can always dark pack that off.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
YOLO Esports, they pretty much need to win only this game to take this best of 3 finals. They lead 1-0, so what are they thinking for their mid laner here?
Radiant team pick.
They're gonna go Templar Assassin. And there's an insta-pick Naga Siren from Wipeout. They want to take this late. And they want this Naga to come online. Waiting on players to pick up their heroes. I kind of like Wipeout's lineup here in this game for 2 reasons. One, Shadow Demon's really good up against the Lifestealer. You have the control with the Purge and also Soul... what do you call it? The second spell. Soul Catcher. It does quite a bit of damage as well up against him. And secondly, I think they don't really have an effective way of dealing with this Naga Siren. And not having that from the get-go means the Naga is going to have pretty much free reins.
That is your nightmare continues.
And we're going to start off this game with a pause. Lanes wise, we have Kunkka versus TA. I think that should be an okay lane for the Kunkka. Not a lane definitely that he can dominate. I think they will go toe to toe. Safe lane, it's gonna be Lifestealer supported up by the Grimstroke going up against, I think, what will be the Shadow Demon plus Centaur. And in the bottom lane, we will have Naga Siren plus Disruptor going up against a Night Stalker plus Ogre. On second thought, I think they will just leave the Night Stalker there and have the Ogre up for the tri lane to ensure that the Lifestealer's farm doesn't really get affected too much. Weird looking reptile courier there. Radiant one you've seen yesterday already. It's the TI9 Battle Pass Courier.
Your nightmare continues. You die, yet your failure lives on. Just what I needed.
Oh no. Misclick right there, people. Oof. I was trying to get out of that view and ends up getting myself into a soup. That's okay. And with the Naga reconnecting back, it is gonna be go time. Early orbs dropped by the Kunkka. Naga Disruptor as expected, and in fact it will be dual lane Zhang. Wait, what? I think that may just be for the early contest that we do have both the supports here.
Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Looks like the Naga Siren did manage to pick up the bounty rune there, so two aside. Let's see the kind of rotations that we will see from Ogre. Actually, Ogre's heading top along with the Lifestealer, and it is not going to be the Grimstroke. So I think they're going to prioritize trying to put some harass out onto the Naga here in this lane.
Your nightmare.
Lifestealer, I think, is going to be fine here, regardless of the kind of support he gets. Because I don't think they're going to be trying to play offensive. Lifestealer is just going to go ahead, farm up his Hand of Midas, start building towards that Radiant. So don't think they're going to be able to push him out of lane, regardless of the kind of support he does eventually get. Life Stealer. Takes a lot of harass and he should be able to juke around the trees here. Taking in some poison stacks. 3 poison stacks. Maybe another to secure the kill. Nah, he's gonna rage it off. To ensure he does not take the damage there eventually. And that is fine. 10-1 Temporary Assassin, 10-0 on the Kunkka. As expected. A very even Stevens lane. But TA getting the harass. Oh, one more Psyblade! Almost makes it happen and he gets the salve off. Templar Assassin putting putting on the pressure there with the Psyblades. Almost just needed one more bit of damage there to secure the kill. Life Leader's probably gonna get jumped on here. The stun comes out onto the Centaur. Centaur continues to give chase, and this is gonna be it. First blood spilled. Lifestealer getting a wee bit too greedy there. Okomatcha really can't do much there. And Kinetic Field out, bottom lane, Inkswell coming out as well. But with the Thunderstrike, he's dropping low, he's gonna stick charge up. And they might be able to find the second kill as well. Naga Siren gets herself one. 1-for-1 trade. And it's gonna be able to salve up under the tree as well. So I think the Night Stalker there could have backed off as soon as he picks up the kill. But he wanted the kill on the Naga as well and ends up giving the kill away to the Naga, and I think that's a trade that the Radiant side are going to be very happy about.
Illusion.
Lifestealer will be building into phase first.
Double damage. From the touches of the battle.
Lifestealer rages up, tries to man-fight the Centaur, and oh, just barely manages to get out, especially with that open wounds up. But looks like with the Shadow Demon coming back,
Radiant are scanning.
Centaur is gonna back away, pops himself a salve, and what's happening bottom lane? Bottom lane, it's the Night Stalker 13-4 compared to the 26-5. So a lot of farm. And top lane, they do manage to bring the LS down again. Wipe out. Good start to their laning phase. Three to 2.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Missing bottom.
In terms of the net worth, Naga Siren's gotten a decent head start.
The hidden ones have blessed
Wraith Band
me.
treads. See if this is going to be a Radiance game. I believe it should be. Really good up against the Temporal Assassin. Deal with the refraction charges. 3 points into mirror image, 2 into riptide. Giving priority for farming efficiency is the Naga. Gonna allow her to jump into the jungle as well while using the illusions to farm up the lanes. Lifesteal on the other hand, don't think he's been finding much though here. In the top lanes, already died twice. Centaur looking for the hoof stomp. They're getting kited around and they get the open wounds out. Centaur defensive disruption. And is he going to be able to run away? No. There was the fire blast to hold him in position, and the damage is too much. And now Naga, she found herself more space and she's going to start pressuring the tier 1 here. Triple Wraith Band, Power Treads, Quelling Blade. Double Bracer for the Kunkka. And TA, what is she going for? She's going for the direct Deso. Naga coming up. He does not have the song. He's just gonna get butchered down. Quick rotation yields a kill on that high priority target there. They might continue to keep pushing for more. Slow out onto the Centaur. Getting chased back out again. There's the disrupt as well as the kinetic field. And Centaur, yeah, will definitely go down, but they are probably going to look to go for more. Yeah, Disruptor's down. Maybe the third as well. Shadow Demon. Disruptions of cooldown for 30 seconds, and there you go. It's a double kill on the Ogre.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Loaded to the gills.
This sustains, gold remains.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Casual X Torrent. It's a little low on the mana side, so I don't think she has enough to pop that Psionic Trap and get her Refraction Meld hits off. Else, she might have been in a position to chase the Kunkka there. $1,200 gold in the bag, Naga. See if she decides to go Diffusal Manta, or is this a Radiance Manta
Dire's middle
off-trend build?
tower is under attack.
I honestly like the Radiance a little bit better here. And with the Life Stealer having fallen behind in the early game, not having the kind of head start that you would have liked, I think there is a lot of time on the side of Wipeout to go greedy as well on the Naga. She's going to be able to find her space. And to deny that, we have a smoke gang through the jungle. Kunkka gonna get jumped on. Immediate defensive TP is out from the Disruptor. Torrent inside, 3 is off target. There's a glimpse into kinetic field. They'll find the first. They will use the Soulbind out there, and Shadow Demon pretty low in the trees. Chases on. The long range stroke does pick up the kill.
X marks
Trying
the
to push in though for more. I don't think that's a good decision. They've instead settled for the damage here onto the tier 1.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
In my nature, but
TA. Gonna get X marked.
Dire's top tower
Torrents.
is under
Bit off
attack.
target.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What's the play here? 3-man smoke. They head towards bottom. And yeah, they're gonna open things up onto the Night Stalker. Centaurs come in as well, and the boat's gonna connect. The damage is just too much. And Ogre Magi's pretty much walked into no man's land. Song of the Siren as they set up behind onto the Grim Stroke, and they're gonna drop him easily there. Kinetic field, all static storm used up in the hopes to kite the heroes coming through, and they will find themselves 3 after that deep dive in. Naga, I think, is gonna be able to get out of trouble. She's been found. Does she have songs already used? And Naga is also down.
day and night.
Pretty greedy play indeed there by the Radiant.
Dire's top tower is under
Now
attack.
that's gonna get them punished. 4 heroes down. Only the Kunkka to survive.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom
This is gonna
tower
mean tier
is
1
under attack.
for YOLO
Radiant
Esports.
structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So 4,000 net worth lead. XP lead of about 6,000. And they find themselves the Disruptor here again. They're gonna use Stampede to try and get out a dodge, and Glimpse comes out as well, but the Lifestealer's locked in on the Disruptor.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Couple of swipes, picks up the kill, and they continue to roll with the punches. Naga has decided to go for the Yasha. I think considering that now Daya is just taking fight after fight, I think the Naga feels
Dire's middle
that she
tower
needs to be
is under
fight ready
attack.
a lot earlier. Which is why she's gone for the Yasha, and might just get to see Manta Diffusal this game. Deso completed on the TA. Blink queued up. I think it's Blink BKB game here.
Your nightmare continues.
Nice stuff to solo pick off. There's the bolt coming in. TA. Do they have protection? I don't believe they do. TA is gonna get ink swelled up, but she's not chasing this. Immediate TP's bottom.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Double decibels.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Night silence.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The sun.
Bottom lane, they managed to pick up a kill onto the Night Stalker. Good to see a double damage rune on the Naga. Kind of managed to miss that as we did see a semi-group up here on the top lane from
Dire's
YOLO.
bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 1 for Tier 2 trade
Dire's
being attempted,
bottom
but they're
tower
not doing it
is
fast
falling.
enough. The TA drops into the jungle, and are they looking at
Dire's bottom tower is under
taking
attack.
some damage here towards the Tier 2 as well? I'm not really sure. No response just yet. Bottom lane though. There's the Song of the Siren. Catches 3 out. There comes the Static Storm. There is no kinetic field though, so they're going to be able to run out of this. TA comes back out. She needs a couple more shots and she gets 2 kills. Ho ho! And they're all melting down. There comes the third kill. Defensive disrupt is only going to delay the inevitable. They're going to find themselves for triple kill on the TA. It's a 4-5 man wipe. They do end up losing the life stealer, but that's I think that was pretty much totally worth it. TA
Radiant's
cleans
top
up,
tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
and with that, it's gonna be a 7,000 net worth lead, XP lead of 7,500 to
Is
YOLO,
under attack.
and they're gonna head into Roshan, Templar Assassin.
Radiant are strong. Roshan has fallen to the dark.
And they're gonna re-engage back in. There's a Stampede out. Silence does eventually hit the Disruptor, and the Night Stalker gives chase. Needs one more right click, the stroke long range, picks up the kill, and now they dive up ahead. Disruption is available, and yeah, don't even think she's gonna find an opportunity to get that done. Naga Siren, meanwhile, trying to find space to farm. Got the Manta style. That it's 20 minutes in, and the Naga is gonna have to be fight ready real soon. At least she needs to find objectives on her own, full rotations around the map, and ensure that the Dire rather, never really find many opportunities to 5-man. I think that is when YOLO esports are at their strongest, and that is gonna be #1 objective here for Naga Siren. He's got the blink, and with the Deso, it's Roshan coming up next. Or did I miss Roshan going down? Yeah, I missed it. She has the ages already.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And with that, the Tier 2 is going down fast.
Dire's
No
bottom
responses
tower,
from
Radiant's
the
middle tower
Radiant.
has fallen.
And with them being 1-0 down, they are backs against the wall here in Game 2
Dire's top
of the
tower
Grand
is under
Finals.
attack.
12,000 net worth lead, 11,000 XP lead. YOLO esports, can they do this? Smoke out. I say, look to barrage down the
Dire's
middle lane.
structures are fortified. Dire's top tower
Top lane,
has
we have
fallen.
Kunkka in the trees. Centaur heading out. He's not got the best of farm. He's in fact third from bottom on the net worth. And Night Stalker is going to get jumped. There is Shadow Demon trying to TP out of this. They have the Ukes. Cancel coming in, and it's a double kill. Both supports picked up, and this is probably going to be lines being drawn. They want to head up high ground. Yes, the Tier 3 is still up in the bottom lane. They probably want to go there
Dire's
before
middle
pushing
tower
up, but I
is
think
under
they're
attack.
cutting it close with the Aegis.
Dire's structures are
And they
fortified.
want to try and get some value out of this. Lifesteal is not going to be with them. Is currently perched up at the bottom lane.
Dire's middle tower
I
has
think I'm
fallen.
pushing as 4 though. Okay, Radiance is ready. Lifestealer's got the Radiance.
Radiant's top tower
Midas
is under
Radiance,
attack.
22 minutes.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I really like this. Naga, what is the item of choice up next? She's sitting on 3,000 gold, so I believe that's
Convincing forgery.
the Naga eventually falling back for the Radiance. No, the Diffusal. I don't think Radiant makes any impact right now. I think she needs to fight, and Diffusal Blade, it just offers so much more. Being able to drain some of the mana away from these cores. Hey, what's the LS up to up top? It's pushing the waves through, keeping them away from the tower. As TA still sitting with the Aegis, but I don't think it's got too much time on it now. I think it's about 1 minute 19 seconds remaining. Not too far away from the BKB. I think TA picks up the BKB the next Aegis, and that is when they will look to breach high ground. YOLO Esports. Yes, they have the lead for now, but that lead can evaporate at a moment's notice. They are going up against a Naga Siren, and 1 or 2 fights going wrong could be the difference and the way back for Naga into this game and for Wipeout to force a decider game 3.
Loaded to the gills.
Go for my master.
Naga's got the Diffusal. Hard queued up next.
Dire's bottom
So there
tower
is a
under
timer
attack.
on at this game for YOLO Esports, and they need to start looking for the next level of objectives. BKBs are out for the TA. Well, Lifesteal are building into. Yeah, Lifesteal is going Manta style. Huh. Not sure what the Manta achieves here. I think, of course, the LS is gonna be able to dodge the glimpse if timed correctly. Smoke out as they look for the Night Stalker at bottom. They're gonna engage in with the ensnare, and yeah, that's the Night Stalker down. Massive group up, and we have another smoke coming, this time from the Dire. With the Night Stalker down, do they really want to contest this though? TA is already head top. Naga rather. He is bottom. Naga 3,000 gold. That Reaver is coming out soon as well. And with that, it's gonna be a pretty uphill task here for TA and team to breach high ground. Naga's going to be
Radiant's
super
bottom
fun,
tower
sitting
is under
well and
attack.
truly on top of the network charts right now. 14,424.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They're gonna move high ground. They've got 2 creeps.
Radiant's bottom
They're gonna have
tower
to take
is
the
under
aggro
attack.
if they want to try and do a lot of structural damage. The tier 3 drops to below half HP. No one's really coming just yet. There's the glyph out. With the creeps pushing through, thinking about it, TA does not have the Aegis. She does have a BKB though. She's gonna continue to stand her ground here. She's gonna get X Torrent. This is gonna force a BKB out. Taking a lot of damage. Still in the front lines. Still pretty okay. But the tier 3 ends up dropping pretty low. X this time does catch out the Grimstroke. Grimstroke defensive moves out. Disrupt. Both's not really going to do much. Inkswell out as well. BKB forced out by the Kunkka. And the Kunkka just drops the Grimstroke right there. And they find themselves a second 8 onto the Night Stalker. Make that a third.
I command you.
Big fight win for the Radiant. And, that was without even the Naga really doing much. That was more on control. That Kunkka in the front lines with that Radiance BKB going to work. All set up by the Disruptor initially with that kinetic field onto the TA. Holding her in position, dropping her to about half HP.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And Naga Siren now has a completed heart. Manta Diffusal heart. She's just getting stronger and stronger, and that net worth is dropping. It was close to 14,000 at one point of time. It is sitting at 10,000 now. XP lead is sitting at 6 to 7,000 at best in favor of YOLO Esports. And that ticking time bomb that is the Naga Siren is soon about to go off. Night Stalker, couple of times now he's been caught with his pants down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
She queues up the butterfly next. +1 mirror image illusion, 7 second, -7 second ensnare cooldown. I think you go -7 second ensnare, right? And I think it's the -6 Riptide armor that you want to go. You want to be able to chew through this LS. Network lead. It's gonna go back up to 13k. I think that's because the Lifestealer plus the TA together are farming much more efficiently. So Crystallis out on the TA. And LS, what does he have? He has the completed Manta. Just waiting for Roshan to respawn. He's actually already up.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You push the wave in and you're probably gonna head into the pit now. Try and get this Aegis on the TA again and then look to siege high ground.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Kept forever.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright. Now that there is the Aegis on the TA, see if they have enough to push high ground here. It is still just the one fight though that we need. On Radiant to just turn things around. Naga is just about 2,700 gold, give or take, away from the butterfly, and that's gonna mean the TA is gonna have to go MKB up next. I think maybe even foregoing the Bloodthorn. Lifestealer MKB. No, he's going Assault.
What have we here?
There's a kinetic feed and that's going to be disrupted down. So they find themselves an initial kill. And with that, I think they're just going to go barraging down middle lane. Disrupted. Let's have an eye on the buybacks. Kunkka is shot by about 200. I think that is the big one there.
Radiant's
Disruptor
bottom tower
does not have a buyback, but 20 seconds he's going to be able to come back into this. Night Stalker is just going to jump in and he wants to dive in onto the SD. Stampede forced out defensively. Boat Torrent does catch the Night Stalker. Night Stalker is going down for sure. Where's the defense is just not there. Will they be able to bring down the centaur? I don't believe they can. Night Stalker's defensive disrupt. Gonna force them back out. There is the soul bind out as well. Buyback from the centaur as he does eventually go down. But they manage to catch out both life stealers down. It's a double kill out. The rest of them just teaming away. And Grimstroke is also gonna end up going down. The triple on the Kunkka as they hold on to dear life. Did cost a buyback from the centaur, but it was a 1-for-4 trade.
Just what I needed.
And with that, we do have the Dire pushing down the middle lane. There's tier 2 down, maybe more. Is there buyback? Where are the buybacks missing? There is one on the Lifestealer, there's one on the TA, but I don't think they'll need to use it just yet. We do have a couple of heroes respawning back out right now, and Lifestealer back out in 15 seconds. So don't think there is a big possibility of Radiant being able to push on the back of this. Nice Stalker giving chase. They spotted out the Naga. Does he have Blink? Blink is on cooldown. I think so. Oh, they get the silence off. They've got the Naga. This is a big kill if they can find it. Stroke on long range. BKBs Where's the kill? It's just not there. There's the song coming out, and they're gonna set up. Is this gonna be a TP out match? Just a TP out. Oh boy, that was close. They needed more right there. Kunkka wasn't in position. Naga
Top tower is under attack.
gets caught, but she manages to make it out of there.
Radiant are
That was
scanning.
huge indeed.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Going for the shrines. Shrine for a tier 2 up top.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Net worth does swing back fairly a bit after that previous fight. XP is
Dire's
almost
top
even Stevens
tower
now.
is under attack.
But it is a Naga. You can never discount a Naga. Especially an ultra late game one.
Invisibility.
Kunkka has actually gone above the Naga in the net worth chart. He's got himself a BKB, completed Assault, and almost a Shiva's Guard now. Actually, he's just straight up gonna pick up the entire Shiva's Guard. Top lane. Yeah, there's a centaur going down for sure. Consolation kill, but I think that's the centaur down without a buyback. Yeah, he's on the silence for 4 minutes 30 seconds. Space created, I suppose. But 80 seconds down, can they make something happen here? Bloodthorn on the ready, on the TA. Butterfly fully completed on the Naga.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
For my coffers.
Ooh, bounty.
Damage!
With the boat coming through, Naga Illusions just gonna eat up the Ogre Magi there. Both still coming through. They're gonna look to give chase. The Song of the Siren they're using for the reset. Lifestealer charging up. Can't really find the open wounds onto the Disruptor. Static Storm, Kinetic Field, everything was still up. Lifestealer does get caught. He's dropping low. He uses up the cheese there. And the Static Storm holding him in position. The Naga goes to work. And she picks up a huge kill. That Night Stalker is definitely going down. Glimpse back out. Grimstroke. Should end up going down as well momentarily. It's just the DA. Double kill out, and they're gonna go for Rax's high ground. Buyback forced out from the Ogre Magi. That Gold lead is gone, XP lead is gone, and Naga is online and is such a huge problem. All the buybacks forced out. They haven't really gone Maelstrom, nothing to deal up with the Naga illusion.
Dire's middle tower is under
All the buybacks out from Dire and they need more. They just can't. In fact, the Centaur is going to be able to survive as well. The Song TP! Song TP, oh no! They don't even manage to pick up the Centaur. $7,000 gold in the bank. What do you go for if you're Naga right here? I think you build... There's a nullifier on TA. You maybe want to build the Eye of Skadi here. Skadi is okay. This makes the Naga a little more tanky. Ogre's caught. Ogre, did you use buyback for last time? Yes, he did. Ogre's going down. Just a dieback on the Ogre. Soulbind was used, and that's going to be another crucial spell on CD for about 38 seconds. I think we will see Wipeout Force high ground here.
You died.
As we have a quick pause,
Yet
one of the players
your failure lives on. You should have
having
known
some mouse
better.
issues. Hopefully, is able to fix that back up soon. Shout out to the sponsors. Title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Wave Multimedia and Kaspersky. GPU partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. Right. We jump straight back into this game, and I think we're gonna see a push up middle.
Is under attack.
See, stampede out. Sure, what the stampede was for. I think might have been a mistake, but they're gonna go high ground. Tier 3 goes down, and I think it's gonna be melee racks time right now.
Dire's bottom
Kuka
shrine
working on
has
it.
fallen.
No response whatsoever. And yeah, that's just gonna melt.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Gonna immediately move back
Dire's
towards
bottom barracks are under attack.
the ranged racks as well. Lifestealer moves into position. They wanna try and burst the centaur down. Defensive disrupt. There's the boat out. BKB Kunka in the front lines. Lifestealer's currently under Glimmer, and TA is in meld. Do they have any sort of detections? I don't believe they do, and the TA will be able to blink out.
Radiant's bottom barracks
So they
are
managed to
under
kite around well. They've got the disruptor down, and oh, Shadow Demon's down as well. This may be the final fight. Naga Siren coming through. They've picked up a double kill. They find the centaur down as well. The Naga is still fresh and good to go. Lifestealer does go down. And with the TA down as well, no buyback on both those heroes. They're going to go for the tier 4s. Wait, was that the song pop? Yeah, that was the song pop.
Middle barracks are under attack.
Not sure why they're diving into tier 4s, so they can right now take the racks, maybe a second lane or a third for that matter, and they're going to go for tier 4s instead. Naga just working on that. Lifestealer down for 89 seconds. There's no buyback on him for another 4 minutes at least. TA is back up in 52 seconds, but he does not have a buyback. They're coming in with just the supports. 3 heroes, 1 weak 3. Naga Siren. Where's the backup? Kunka comes back in. He's just buying time. Naga's just so tanky right now. Boat, Torrent. All of these are off target, but the Naga finally will drop the tier 4s. First tier 4 down. And there's the Soulbind out. It's not that it ends up going down. Oh, and that is it. GG is called, ladies and gentlemen. Will the Wipeout taking the victory. And we will be moving into a deciding game number 3 in ILG Cup Season 3. DOTA 2 Minor live from PLAYMAX Hyderabad. Don't go anywhere. Decider coming up in just a bit.
Can't you see that I love you so? So why must it be that I break everything I hold? Don't have what it takes.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Magi!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Faceless Void.
Radiant team ban.
Winter Wyvern.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Spirit Breaker. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Abyssal Underlord.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Dark Seer.
'Dire team ban.
Anti-Mage.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Imber Spirit.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Game number 3. The draft is done. It is 1-1. This grand final is effectively a beer one right now. Wipeout 1, YOLO Esports 1. This is it. This game decides who's gonna be a champion today at PLAYMAX Hyderabad. I'm Shadeslayer and I'll be a caster for this game. On the Radiant side, we have Wipeout. We've got for the Underlord, Ember, Ogre, Winter Wyvern, and the Anti-Mage. So we get to see the old school Anti-Mage versus Faceless Void. On the Dire, we have Jakiro, Darkseer, Spirit Breaker, Tiny, and the Void. Spirit Breaker does work really well in tandem with the Darkseer. So does the Tiny. You have the Ion Shell into Surge, Vacuum into Ice Path, Macro Pyre. So there's a fair bit of combos among the Dire heroes. On the Radiant side, I think the combo breaker is going to be Winter Wyvern. Winter Wyvern is just so strong up against the Faceless Void. You can not only Winter's Curse the Void to prevent him from being able to attack inside the Chrono, which does go through BKB as well. You can also Cold Embrace the target that is being gone on, and there is no way to break that besides magical damage, and that is something that the die is lacking. Yes, there is the Macro Pyre, but that's pretty much it. So I like the draft from both teams, and as of now in this tournament, Wipeout have already beaten YOLO twice. So I'm gonna say the mental advantage is gonna be with Wipeout, but YOLO do have the lineup to win here in game number 3. Big shout out to the sponsors again. Title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Wave Multimedia and Kaspersky. GPU partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy.
It's all coming together.
We're gonna start off game number 3 with the pause, as always. All right, we've jumped back into the game.
Look out for fallen rocks!
Thirty seconds to battle.
And for the early bounty runes,
The battle begins.
I don't think we will see a contest from either teams. Both teams gonna be happy picking up 2 each. Tiny versus Ember in the middle lane. We've seen this matchup before. It's very even Stevens. Another combo that we didn't talk about was the chrono into tree volley that the Dire can do. It's not a very easy combo to execute, but top lane There you go. First blood is spilled. And Faces Void is gonna pick that up for Dire. The best possible start they could have had there. They want every single bit of momentum on their side. Bottom lane, anti-mage dropping low. Thanks to those Iron Shell spams, I'm guessing. But yeah, this is the best start for them. They need to keep getting kills on the Void, ensure that he keeps getting farm.
My thanks.
Charge up, anti-mage.
I am ready.
Oh my god, that's a heavy committal there. And anti-mage is pretty much gifted a free kill. Tiny 17 to 7, 17 to 5 compared to the 11 to 1. So the Tiny is doing amazingly well in the middle lane.
Nothing for you.
Double damage.
Middle lane. Double damage rune. Have a toss.
You get nothing.
Doesn't really result in a full kill. Oh, the bash is good. He gets the time walk. And with that, the Jakiro is able to finish up the kill. The charge towards the middle lane onto the Ember Spirit. Let's see if he can do anything though. This light does come through and he stick charges, able to survive through this. The bash comes through. He's going to be able to Fairy Fire, stands his ground. It's the Tiny down 1v2. And Ember manages to survive. Void. Time box ahead. One more time lock will find the kill. Unfortunately, couldn't find it right there. And Winter Wyvern gonna be able to pop that salve.
6 horns are better than 2. Celebrating school given.
Have a toss, middle lane. Toss out, and this should be the kill. The tree toss not good enough. He still survives with the stick charges. There's a charge BB, but he's bottling up. Will they go for the dive again? There it is. Amatos available. The charge connects. Can he escape this? No. second time, the CC is good enough. A lot of commitment, but
Radiant's
we'll see
middle
the Ember
tower
drop.
is under attack.
Spirit Breaker charging through. One more hit needed onto the Winter Wyvern, and the Winter Wyvern's out. Safely manages to wiggle his way out of trouble, and Spirit Breaker continues to push up.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tiny does manage to find a couple of kills bottom.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And a toss with the DT.
Radiant's
Two
bottom
kills.
tower is under
Okay.
attack.
Down for fallen rocks.
He's getting work done around the map, Tiny. Void. Still level 5. Spirit Breaker is thinking about.
The ruin of
Does cancel the
regeneration.
charge. I think that's a wise decision there. There was no point diving any further. And Winter Wyvern. Plus the Underlord. Underlord's a hero that hasn't really seen too much success in
Radiant's middle
ILG.
tower is
I
under attack.
don't remember a single game in the recent past where the Underlord has won. But considering Wipeout's momentum and success this tournament, this might just be changing that. With the Tiny coming through, Ice Path onto 2. He does manage to get out the Pit of Malice, and Chrono committed.
Attack.
What are we doing?
Time walk just about in time.
Radiant's top tower is under
And
attack.
Void will secure that kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look at the anti-mage. He has a Battle Fury completed 11 minutes in. That's really well done. Top lane. Get the Void. Duke of Winter's Curse was committed. That's totally worth it. I think the Void must have been low. Between the two of them, I don't see how they could have taken all his HP down, but
Dire's top tower is under attack.
good pickup.
Dire's
Very good pickup
structures
indeed.
are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nether strike towards the low ground. Ice path not going to connect through, and Ember is TPing up. That is definitely overextension. Spirit Breaker's going down. Ember might just look to chase for more though. Ice path dodged away. And he picks up the double. A wee bit overextension there. It decides to go in with the Nether Strike with just the GPro for follow-up. And that ends up being the demise there for not just the SB but also the GPro. And now Void.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What's the play right now?
Dire's top
Ember,
tower is under
remnants up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
As they're looking for the Spirit Breaker. Yeah, there's this
Radiant's
light.
bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ember now
Radiant's structures
dominating
are
streak
fortified.
as he starts maneuvering around the
Radiant's
map,
middle tower is under attack.
racking up the kills. And Tiny's got the blink, so Tiny's going to be looking to do something similar. Void's going Mask of Madness. Middle lane, Ice Path to the Ember with the Macro Pyre. But he's going to Remnant up ahead, straight into the Spirit Breaker. As they look to pick up the kill, this light does just about enough. And the Tiny comes in, he's just going to get stunned and burned down. Winter's Curse in the back lines. Ember looking to move up. Yeah, double kill picked up there. Nicely done indeed, and immediately Ember starts
Dire's
building
bottom
momentum.
tower
More
is under
space for
attack.
the anti-mages to farm. This is a 0 for 3 trade. And AM has not just the Battle Fury but treads 15 minutes in. Manta style to be built up next. And this is troublesome because AM has already a decent head start over the Void. Void, knowing for a fact that he's gonna have to fight a lot, skip the Hand of Midas.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think you go 15 damage, right? Yeah, it's a no-brainer there. We want as much burst damage on the Void.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're looking to give chase onto the tiny. Void comes in. Chronosphere actually thrown behind onto the ogre and he takes him down.
Tower is under attack.
And I think tiny, yeah, he wants to commit more for this.
Double damage.
Ember manages to remnant away, but Chrono for
Dire's
the
structures
ogre,
are
I think
fortified.
that's something that
Dire's
Radiant
bottom
aren't gonna
tower
be
is
too
under
worried
attack.
about.
Radiant's
And now with the
middle
Chrono
tower
down,
is under attack.
they jump
Radiant's
straight
middle
into
tower is
the
falling.
AM TPs away, and Underlord is gonna try and rift out of this. Bash, 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 but yeah, the rift will go through.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
Is this the finals? This is game 3 of the finals. Basically, winners champion this weekend
Dire's
at
middle
PLAYMAX
tower is
Hyderabad
under
for the
attack.
ILG Cup Season 3 Hyderabad Minor. So, yep, it is 1-1. It's a 2,000 net worth lead, XP lead of about 5,000 in favor of Wipeout. TP away, and there's the Winter's Curse, followed by the Mana Void to cancel the TP. He is taking a bit of damage on the
Dire's
Macro
middle
Fire,
tower is under attack.
but Tiny just tanks through all of it. Double stack, Ogre tanking, and the AM, there should be the orb picked up. He should have his completed Manta in 2 minutes, if he does not go down in the meantime.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Cold Embrace
Dire's
onto the
structures
Ogre.
are fortified.
And yeah, the damage is just enough to bring down Winter's Curse behind. Jakiro's going down. 1-for-1 trade. Ember's back into the fight. He's looking for slight and change. He's gonna find the change onto the Darkseer.
Dire's middle
Darkseer.
tower is under
But he
attack.
has used up Surge, and Ember is gonna remnant out as soon as he sees the Void. Backlines stunned onto 3. And Ember's gonna head out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What have we
Tis mine.
AM. Oh wow. He's building a Lincoln Sphere. Is that up against the charge? I'm guessing that is it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Charge, Nether Strike.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
As they manage to find themselves a kill onto the Ogre Magi. But I'm surprised by this decision. Not going the full Manta and decides to go Lincolns instead. I think he wants to build
Radiant's top
a little
tower
bit more
is under
tank.
attack.
Tank through the Chronosphere.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Interesting decisions. We've not seen before. That Tiny up top is taking a lot of damage already. And yeah, there is the vacuum wall into Macro Pyre. But the damage is just not there. And Ember is just cleaning house onto everyone. Chrono comes through. But what's the Void doing? Void can't find anyone. Winter Wyvern holds on. Triple already. And he's gonna find the double. Void ends up going down as well. And 0 for 5 trade. And on the back of that wipeout, secure themselves a massive lead.
Is under attack.
Invisibility.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Charging up towards the top lane. And they managed to find themselves the Underlord again. But Underlord's gotten tankier now that he's picked up the pipe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
How
attack.
far are they looking to chase this? Chase this Void, back out. Rift attempted! Oh, he gets out! He gets out the perfect time! And he manages to take the Winter Wyvern with him. Both of them are out. Oh my, things just have
Dire's
gone from
middle tower
bad
is
to
under
worse
attack.
for YOLO Esports. And AM just continues to get fatter and fatter. He's going for the Manta style. He's got the Lincolns and the Yasha on top of it already. The good 5,000 net worth. That's an entire item ahead of the Faceless Void.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
Looks like they will take the Underlord down.
The rules of battle dictate.
Dire's bottom
Can they
tower
converted
is
it
under
into
attack.
anything more though? They've been committing a lot towards these ganks. Hasn't really materialized so much. And they haven't really been able to take... One, they haven't been able to find the key targets. Second, they haven't been able to take objectives either. Tiny comes top. He has
Dire's
himself
bottom
Blink,
tower has been
Echo
denied.
Saber, Crystallis, and now building towards an Agnum Scepter. So, got a lot of farm on him, but they catch the Void. Time walks out, and Winter's Curse comes out. Void's just chunking into his teammate there. And can they follow? They want a Mana Void used up early. One more slice. There it is.
Dire's middle
Void
tower
is down.
under
Jakiro
attack.
is down. And AM just continues to farm away. Manta style. It's going to be picked up soon as well. Expect an Abyssal Blade after that. You probably head Roshan, pick up the Aegis, and just march down mid,
Dire are scanning.
looking for the finish. You want to make... I don't think you need any more tank. I think you're fine with what you have. You just go damage to burst heroes down faster. "26 minutes." Manta plus Lincoln's Battle Fury Treads. That's a lot of fun. And top lane, they're gonna commit the Chrono. Oh, the bashes! Lucky that they get their bashes there. The Nether Strike pushes the Ember Spirit out of the Chrono. And now there's a Dark Curse. He does manage to get out Winter's Curse. Ensures that the Faceless Void takes down the Jakiro. 4 hits him down, in fact. Yeah. Void is down, and that was pretty rough indeed. They're looking to come in for more. 2 kills picked up. Faceless Void goes down. Anti-Mage, Cold Embrace keeps him alive, and Spirit Breaker's gonna think, oh no. Oh no. The Kokobora laugh out. But that's gonna feel really bad for YOLO Esports right now. They're falling behind further and further as the game progresses, and close to a 15,000 net worth and XP lead that they have right now. 18,500 net worth on the AM, 14,000 on the Ember, and they're gonna march up and take the tier 2s up at mid and top next. With the Ages of the Immortal, I wouldn't really put it past them to even go high ground. If they manage to find themselves a suitable pick-off, there's a Radiance on the Ember. They continue to chase for more. Anti-Mage pops the Manta style, and there's the Winter's Curse. Mana Void finds the first kill, but lucky for Faceless Void, he was able to time walk out of that. Nice toss back though into the Avalanche, and the Cold Embrace keeps him alive for now. Light above, and the Remnant ahead will find the kill, and looks like Underlord continues to survive. There's the Chrono, and they find the big kill onto the Anti-Mage. The absolute biggest pick-off thus far. The Aegis was on the Ember. The Ember just buying time to light. He just lights once more and takes up a double kill. And with that, he's gonna Remnant towards the low ground, and let's see if they can find the Void. The Void is dropping. It's gonna go down. Oh my god, that was bad. You cannot have that happen. Aegis is reclaimed.
Chains.
But I think this is gonna be the Aegis also going down. Dual Scepter up. Defensive chains, flight, and he's got the kill, and he Remnants out. Oh my god, again. 1 HP. Jukes it out, and they will eventually get the Winter Wyvern, but the Ember makes it out. Huge plays there indeed. Surprised that the Anti-Mage went down though there. He's Probably gonna go butterfly after this. No, it's gone the Basher Abyssal.
Gold for me.
Abyssal butterfly. Well, it's gonna be the Manta for Faceless Void.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The lane is just like that. The Faceless Void is down, but we have buyback. That is the key,
Dire's
and
middle tower is under
oh, he
attack.
does. There is the wall dropped down up in the middle lane, preventing the antidote from going high ground.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Game's taking the tier 2 up top. Last remaining tier 2 down, and is probably gonna mean at least an attempt to siege high ground. Ember with that Aeon disc can be a little more adventurous, knowing that the chrono is not available, and Aeon disc gets procced, he's immediately gonna time walk away.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, Dire Courier. What was on that? There was a completed deadless for the Tiny, and it gets taken down. Tree Wally is online, and not having the completed deadless up could be crucial, and that courier is down for a good 3 minutes. But there's the Winter's Curse, and Ember's gonna be able to remnant out of this. Tiny get chucked pretty low, but immediately the Guardian Grieves out. It's gonna bring him back up to more than half his health. 200 gold for the Abyssal on the AM.
That was skill, alright? What are you laughing about?
AM almost twice the net worth of the Faceless Void. That's how far behind the Void is, huh? Yeah, Manta Diffusal, Mask of Madness is pretty so far behind the AM. AM's got the Abyssal. Heading down middle lane. Spirit Breaker up in the front lines. AM hasn't really committed, but oh, back lines. There's the Void, and Void is down. And looks like he's gonna jump in onto the Tiny as well. Slice, 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 slice and dice. Tiny. It goes down. Both carries down, and neither of them have buyback. Ember cleans up onto 2 as well, and that's gonna be a march down the middle lane with no buybacks on anybody. Void is short by about 1000 gold, so is the Tiny. And this is gonna be 1 lane of racks, maybe 2, maybe more. 30 seconds for Void. Respawn back out. He has the chrono available. Unfortunately, couldn't pop it last time, but this could be some serious structure damage. At least 2 lanes of racks by the looks of things.
Dire's middle barracks are
Yeah,
under Dire's
he's
middle
just gonna
barracks.
jump back down. Nice spot. You don't really want to dive this. You want to bring back your illusions as well. Try and work on the tier 3 and the racks. 10
Dire's
seconds.
bottom tower is under
9,
attack.
8. Void jumps back up and they get the kill. Spirit Breaker ends up going down. Void's back out, but with just Ogre.
Dire's bottom
What am I
tower
saying,
is
Ogre?
falling.
That's the Jakiro. He jumps up, he gets the Abyssal out. No, he gets the chrono off. Nice vacuum preventing that, but the Yule Scepter prevents the Void from getting the damage out, and the Anti-Mage goes to work. Well, Void was Mantis style. He gets the time walk off, but they get the kills in, and Void looks like will escape away. Same can't be said about the Jakiro though. And inside the fountain, oh my god. They're going for this. They're going for glory. Inside the fountain, they find themselves too. And that is it. GG is called. And with that, Wipeout take the title here this weekend at PLAYMAX Hyderabad for ILG Cup Season 3. DOTA 2 Hyderabad Minor. 2-1 in the grand finals. Big shout out to these guys. Shout out to YOLO Esports as well for an amazing performance throughout the tournament. Shout out to FM for taking part and giving us some memorable games. Shout out to the sponsors, title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G, associate sponsor Next Time Multimedia and Kaspersky, GPro partner Galax, engineering partner Monster Energy. And with that, this is Shadeslayer signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the games today. Goodbye, good night, until next time.
Did I break